Twilight Goes to the Mall by Mellow Soul. Like a filly in a candy store, Part 1. The sun crept through Twilight's room, alerting her to day's dawn. Slowly she opened her eyes, which were still somewhat surrounded by sand from her previous night's sleep. Despite her initial grogginess, her excitement began to build. It was Saturday morning, a day she'd seen many times before. However, unlike most children, who were eager to begin their shared tradition of eating cereal and watching cartoons, she had a grander goal in mind for this particular date. She stretched her limbs and rolled out of bed like a soft, squishy, purple potato, or a colored marshmallow if you prefer.
"Stop breaking the fourth wall or I tell Mom!"
Twilight squeaked. The filly used her magic to open her bedroom door. She strolled downstairs where the scent of bacon, eggs, and toast promptly greeted her nostrils. "Morning, Twily," her father Nightlight spoke tenderly.
"Morning, Daddy."
"Have you decided what book you want to get?"
"Not yet."
"I'm sure Shining won't mind taking you to look."
"He's a butt."
"Why do you say that?" Twilight shrugged. "Don't be too hard on him. Being a butt's part of growing up. You'll probably be one when you're a teenager too."
"Nuh-uh."
Uh-huh.
"Nuh-uh."
Uh-huh. Velvet chuckled at the playful disagreement before her. Twilight settled into the car with her family. There was a strange air of calm around them. Even Shining, who was always preoccupied with one thing or another, could feel it. "Everyone ready?" Nightlight questioned.
"I would say so,"
Velvet answered. "All right, we're off to Neo Canterlot Mall." Nightlight backed out of the driveway, and with that, they were off. Shining carried his baby sister on top of his head. She gazed in awe as the automatic doors opened without the assistance of magic. It was truly a technological wonder to behold. Even though she'd been inside before, this would be her first real memory of it. "What should we do first?" Nightlight inquired.
"Why don't we split up?"
Velvet suggested.
"Shining can take Twilight where they want to go while we shop around."
"Good idea. Even with Twilight's incredible reading speeds, there's more than enough books to keep her occupied through the day."
"I have to babysit?"
Shining groaned. "Think of it this way," Nightlight reasoned. "At least she's well behaved." "True. We'll meet up at 12:30 for lunch." "Sounds like a plan." "Take care of her," Velvet requested. "I will, Ma. We love you." Twilight and Shining approached the fountain at the center of the building. Twilight was entranced by the harmonious streams falling in unison. "Kinda reminds me of a fire hydrant," Shining joked.
"Can we make a wish?"
"I don't have any change."
"I do."
Figures. Twilight levitated a quarter into the liquid pool below. "What you wish for?"
"It's a secret."
"Come on, you can tell me."
"I can't. If I do, it won't come true."
"Fine, I give." Twilight giggled. Shining took Twilight to the music store first. In addition to CDs, they were stocked up on anime, movies, and posters. Shining checked out some of the songs that were popular at school while Twilight browsed each aisle thoroughly. She eventually stumbled across a visual novel titled Phantom of Inferno. The box art showed a young man clinging to a woman in a school uniform. Each of them possessed a 9mm firearm. The filly was immediately enthralled by the imagery. It was dark and gritty, yet somehow romantic at the same time. It reminded her of the poets of old. She plucked it from the shelf and took it back to Shining. "You find something you want?"
"This."
Twily, this is rated mature. I don't think Mom and Dad would be too happy about you having something like this."
"Please?"
Twilight gave her brother a sad stare. Her eyes were big and sad like a puppy. Oh man, I'm so gonna get chewed out for this later. Yay! Twilight hugged her BBBFF. A warm smile crossed his face. And it'll totally be worth it, he thought to himself. Outside the store, Shining hid the case under his shirt to hide it from their parents. That was when Twilight noticed 2 ponies dressed in black standing by the cardboard cutouts at the entrance. The first was a white stallion with a long brown mane who appeared to be in his teens. The other was a young colt with dark fur and light blonde locks. They each wore shades of lipsticks that contrasted their coats. Twilight approached them while her brother wasn't looking. "Ready to go?" Shining asked. When he heard no response, his concern grew. He looked to the left. She wasn't there. "Twilight?"
"She's over here, man!"
an unfamiliar voice called out. Shining veered his head right. He found Twilight standing next to the colt and stallion. He quickly caught up to her. "Don't scare me like that! Mom and Dad would kill me if something happened to you!" The mysterious stallion came to Twilight's defense.
"Don't be too hard on her. You know kids. They get into all sorts of mischief." "Yeah, but still. I'm glad she came to us instead of some pony else."
"Fair enough. Guess it's safer talking to someone else with a kid."
"Name's Ian. This is my brother, Harmonic. Nice to meet ya."
"Likewise." Ian and Shining shook hooves. "You look pretty rad. You in the goth scene?"
"I'm into vampires and all that kind of crap. Little bros into all sort of stuff, especially metal."
"Not really my thing, but Twilight might be into it. I'm actually smuggling an M-rated anime DVD for her right now, cause our folks don't want her watching that stuff."
"That's what's up. Our mom's pretty liberal when it comes to crap like that. Only thing she won't let Harmonic play is Grand Theft Auto. I don't think he'd care much for it anyway."
"Tried it once. The open world is cool, but it's easy to get distracted from the story."
"Yeah."
"We're about to head to the bookstore. You guys want to tag along?"
"May as well."
"Cool." And this once again is Common Time as Visual Pony, and I will remind you that you can support Pony&Wolf Productions through the links down in the description below. There are one-time donation links, merch store, channel membership, whatever you want is basically there. So also don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment, share the video with your friends. It really helps us in the YouTube algorithm if you do that. Believe me, we need all the engagement we can get. Okay, so first of all, this isn't the first story of that kind that I've read, but if I look at it, let me just open this. Oh, it's actually marked as incomplete. And it was only written a few days ago. The thing is, now I've got it recorded, so I might as well release it. The problem is this. The filter that I used to find this had completed story in it. Meaning, I don't know why this story even showed up in my search results. Anyhow, it is a little bit of a fluff piece, I'd say. I'll put it into my read later list and see if there actually is a second part coming. If there is, I will definitely do it. If there's not, then we have a little bit of a fluff piece by Mellow Soul. But, yeah. I don't know if you can hear this in the background. This doo-doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh god, kids are playing outside my window again. Sorry, you likely heard the car horn there. Because people are apparently too stupid to call each other on their phones or get out of the car and ring a doorbell. Okay. Love you all, and hope you enjoyed this.